Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Safi Mystic. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello, what's up, what's up? My name is Marjani, nice to meet you. And if you're coming back, welcome back, family. I hope you guys are doing good and all that sweet jazz. But before I get into this, I really want to just note that, of course, this is still a general timeless reading for entertainment purposes only, okay? So just take what resonates from this and leave what doesn't, okay? And also, I don't know, something feels very interesting about the vibe today. So I might take a little different approach to this kind of reading. So the fact that you even found this video kind of tells me that we're gonna get into some good stuff today. I feel like you guys have, I'm just getting like a lot of good hearts in here. I don't know how else to explain that. A lot of good hearts, kind hearts, people who have tried to be supportive of people who were not so giving, not so caring, considerate. And well, I guess I just need to talk to you. So thank you so much in advance for even letting me do this for you guys. Oh, that just flew out. Huh. So we have running away from you, runner energy, avoidant. And they want me to keep it like that. Okay. Let me see what's underneath the deck. Failed mission, genuine, sweetheart, new love, self-made, entrepreneur vibes, independent. Oh, straightforward, open-minded, willing. Something about this energy strikes me as being it's almost pessimistic in nature, but yet there's hope. I don't know how to really put this into words, but I'm gonna do my best to try and word this in the best way I can for you guys. So with this running away from you, runner energy, avoidant, this, for some of you, this may relate to you, feeling like I don't want to really think about the idea of moving forward towards the same sort of thing that affected my heart however long ago. That could relate to you guys. That could be something that you guys feel. But I feel like for some of you, this may have to do with someone you connected to in the past. Doesn't have to be romantic or anything of the sort, but I feel like for some of you that is the case, where it's like I feel as though there's this merging of energies between you and someone else. It's almost like, if you're over here and somebody, comes along into your life, or you guys meet up at some point, and yeah, shit just hits the fan and things don't go well. You go on with your life, they go on somewhere else. But it's like I'm feeling this pull between you and them. It's like inevitable, like this was bound to happen anyway. But it kind of feels like it's almost like a fantasy. It's interesting because I'm feeling like this is you guys for the most part, because I'm here to talk about you, not anybody else. And yet I feel like it has to do with people from your past, or someone specifically from your past, that you were really kind to. You showed up in the best way you could, and yet it's like, because of what had transpired with this person, it almost makes you question whether or not you should be open to a new beginning, for some of you, a new person altogether, and really experiencing something wonderful with them. And I feel like right now, as you're watching this video, it has a lot to do with recognizing the love within yourself and not denying yourself of that anymore, because of what you had gone through in the past with whomsoever you connected to. I'm not sure exactly why I got that imagery and that feeling of two energies coming closer together, but please just take it how it resonates, because I feel like for some of you it's very significant, but for others of you it relates to your energy your loving embrace is what I'm getting, sort of being projected out, and you ultimately being able to attract that same energy back to you is what I'm getting. So it doesn't really matter if it's somebody from the past or it's a whole new energy altogether. I feel like the main message is to love yourself. And I know a lot of us, we really don't want to focus on this crucial element of our lives, and we look outside of ourselves hoping that people are going to sort of validate our existence by treating us well and supporting us in our endeavors, having the same sort of goals and the same mindset, the same energy towards what we want to accomplish in this lifetime. But I feel like for a long time, because of the approach that you've taken from basically not realizing, I want to say, like, your self-worth, you had been avoiding the work necessary to really allow for what you truly want to shine through. And that's why certain connections that you were involved in didn't work out, or you missed an opportunity, or something you were trying to do, it just caused you to fall flat on your face. It's almost like right now it's so important that you realize that love begins with you. Everything that you want to experience, you should be kind to yourself about these things. Like, you should show up the same way that you've shown up for other people, and some of you, I'm getting mainly like a lot of single people, but you don't have to be single to resonate with this. I feel like it's just really crucial for you to see just how much you've made of yourself, and to not deny yourself of that recognition right now. So I'm so sorry for dragging out this message, okay? I really am. But I feel like there's something here. I don't know what it is. It could be like a soul connection that you have with someone, whether you know them or not. Just please take it how it resonates. Okay. So let's see. I want to get into some tarot. What we gotta discuss today. What we gotta discuss with the collective spirit. What we gotta discuss. I'm sorry for my awkward behavior. I really am. I don't know. Today has been kind of weird for me. And again, I apologize in advance if I really drag out these messages. I'm trying my best. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of dynamic. Whether it's a divorce, whether it's a separation, it's a breakup, it's just a misalignment in energies between you and someone else. But it's like there's so much that you and this other person can relate with in general, because you both have gone through a lot of like hardships, feeling like you need to, some of you like to be kind of cold, distant. Interesting. I don't want to talk too much before I get into it. Let's see what comes out. Spirit, what's going on with the collective? What do I need to talk about? Oh Lord, give me the strength today. It is not easy out here, man. Thank you. 6 of Cups. Wow, are you kidding me? Yeah, there's some kind of soulmate situation going on here. 2 of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Wands, the Hermit. I really feel like in some strange way, the fact that you found this video, it means that I'm supposed to talk to you about what you know is coming for you, that you know is true, what you're deserving of. This may be connected to a water or fire sign: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Just take it how it resonates. But it really feels like there's this like romanticized or just this really comforting energy that you don't necessarily want to almost believe in or really take into consideration, even though you know it's there for you. Some of you, it's like you could feel somebody's energy in your aura almost, in your thoughts, the memories of connecting, what that means to you. It kind of just feels like you don't want to believe, but at the same time you do, though. For some of you, I'm getting something about dreams, or really imagining like what it would be like to be taken out on a date, or to go somewhere with another person and just really embrace. This is hard for me to speak about. I don't know why, but it seems very positive, and yet there's something there. I feel like I need to talk about that Two of Swords real quick. Like, what is causing that feeling, that sort of need to not necessarily run away, but to deny something like this. Why is that Two of Swords a thing here? Thank you. Three of Cups. It may come down to the things that perhaps your friends have displayed to you, or what you have experienced in situations that were not very, I don't want to say it wasn't substantial, but it wasn't very serious. It's like you don't know if you should enjoy yourself. That's the energy. Something you haven't really moved on from, pertaining to a situation, a partnership, a connection that you shared, that you genuinely enjoyed. But again, like I was saying in the beginning, it was hard to find peace moving on from that, because I don't know. Can I get some more? Why was it so hard? Thank you. For some people, I want to just mention something having to do with your dad. Now, please don't take this if it doesn't resonate, but I feel like it's a very specific message I need to point out. I feel like it's just been hard to process the idea of having a partner, specifically because of what you've experienced with, I want to say a family member, but for some of you here, it has to do with your dad, and how, okay, that's kind of harsh, Spirit. Sorry, my guides are very cocky, and sometimes they can be a little rude. I'm just gonna tell you what they basically showed me, but it's like they make light of things a lot of times, because I tend to be an overthinker, and because of that, they try to sort of help me make things feel less stressful by helping me to look at things in a way that's almost funny, to just make this whole experience be funny instead of stressful and awful and all these negative things that we could experience while we're here, And basically what they were showing me is like somebody, like a guy, a man, who's home and he's saying, well, okay, I'm gonna go get milk, and he never comes back, And I mean, like, if you wanna make jokes about that, I mean, shit, yeah, it could be funny, but it's like, for those of you who experience something like that, where you believed in your dad, and he just didn't show up. It's like, I want to say, no matter what your circumstances, whether he left, whether he passed away, and I'm really sorry, there's something about that has really affected how you look at enjoying your life. Wow, this got a lot deeper than I thought it would be. Something about what it would take to be, I'm getting either as good as my dad or better than my dad for some of you. I don't know if I'm talking to like a few masculines here. Usually I tend to talk to a feminine collective, but maybe that's the case. It's like hard to move on because there's still certain things that happened that affect you to this day. Something about your enjoyment is connected to your past, and it's like some of you have really been running away from your happiness. It's very interesting. I'm sorry for dragging that message out though, but I really had to say it. This doesn't have to be the case for everybody that felt guided to this video. Some of you may have good relationships with your dad, but I'm feeling just in general, when it comes to having someone by your side, it's because of the connections that you've had in the past, what people might have said. I'm getting opinions. Yeah, very opinionated people, or just kind of outspoken types of energies, people who might have seemed really nice at first. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh boy, let's keep going. But I feel like, just in general, when it comes to the idea of partnership, because of someone leaving, it doesn't have to be your dad, but because of someone who you valued, no longer being here or no longer being around, not showing up. It's really caused you to kind of reminisce today, I guess. Wow. Perfect. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Let's see. Okay. Well, what I have to tell you is that it's like this is all coming to the surface because of the energy you're walking into. A lot of your insecurities are being highlighted right now, which is causing this kind of fight or flight type of response in you. And I just want to say that it is okay that these things are coming up. It is okay because you are being faced with who you have become, and really recognizing what has been pressuring you this whole time, what's been on your back this whole time, so you can see it and deal with it, really, is what I'm getting. I also feel like there's this kind of, what is this kind of fantasia type of feeling where nothing really feels real, or there's so much to process emotionally that you can't really put it into words. That was the feeling I was getting since the beginning. I really do feel like there is this intense, amazing change happening in your life right now. Page of Wands. Okay. Justice. Oh, perfect. Wow, Judgment. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. That took me off guard. Please hear me when I say this. You are, it's like I feel as though you are stepping into your rightful passage, is what I want to say. You're stepping into your your path, the correct journey that you should be on. And I feel the urge to say this because a lot of you that found this video, you had been trying to be how other people wanted you to be, how you had been taught to be, how to exist, how to live, how to think, how to act, how to feel. It's like you are the one who's determining your future, your life, this new beginning, the new love that we saw, that card. It's kind of popping up in my head. New love, independence, entrepreneurship. Like some of you may decide right now, hey, I actually want to do my own business or create my own thing, generate my own income, create a life that is different than what I experienced before. Others of you, I'm just feeling like there's this sense of confidence and it's newly found. This isn't something that's been around, but it's almost like derived from that lack of freedom, that lack of confidence in being left behind, being abandoned, being betrayed, investing in things and shit just not working out because of whatever happening externally to you. Not only that, but what you had not faced within yourself. And right now, as you're watching this video, you are, I want to say, like, you're going to get your flowers. You're going to get what is meant for you and not keep going in a direction that is helpful to everybody else or to other people who should not have the ability to benefit off of your existence. Meanwhile, you're just drowning in sorrow, or you are left to think that you're not worth enough, or you can't do enough. You have so much power to you that I don't think you really understand yet, but you will. And I feel like there's a deep almost like this work being done here, divine work happening to you right now. And I heard the horn, like, I'm not even trying to like embarrass myself right now, but I heard a noise. And I think in the typical Judgment card, it's like it depicts a big angel sounding the horn of liberation, I guess. I don't know, but once that angel sounds the horn, it's like people wake up, or it's like these bodies, it's like they get activated and they're somehow alive because of this sounding of the horn. I don't know why this is so relevant, but it feels like this is what you deserve. I feel something, it's like I want to say something about karmic debt, and really facing your karma, facing certain things that you have been avoiding. It's because you faced it, or because the debt has been paid. Now you are in the energy of being able to actually create the life that you want. You don't have to be in a position where you have to pay off karma, or you have to kind of go along with whatever is happening in life and feel this lack of freedom. The scales have been balanced out, and now something about your creative outlook. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys may be thinking about doing something like a new hobby, or creating something in terms of art. It's just a different kind of move altogether. Okay. It's something that you guys have been, and I'm really sorry for dragging this. Like, I'm so sorry. It's something that has required that you be in a different state of mind for. And I feel like you can do that now. Like, you can address those things now to make sure that your mindset is solidified in what you want, so you can do what's necessary no matter how long it takes. All right, let's see some more, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, we have 2 cards. Okay. 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Whoa. It's been a while since I've felt genuinely speechless. Okay. All right. You guys, I see that this idea of happiness, fulfillment, and joy that you've attached to things that were not real. And I'm not even trying to like downplay on your experience. I feel like you have been fed illusions of what it meant to be happy and what it meant to have a loving relationship, what it means to have family, what it means to have good friends who care. You know, there's something here that you are moving on from and really healing this idea that you have been sort of waiting to play out in your head, play out in your life for the longest time. There's this feeling of, I know what I deserve, and it isn't this fantasy, it isn't this dream. Even though it seemed like a good dream, I need something that is genuine, something that fulfills my heart completely. And I feel like because you're leaving these ideas behind, very soon you're going to be leaving these ideas behind you. It's going to help you really recognize what truly makes you happy. And I want to say where you could plant your seeds, where you can really invest your time and your efforts, where you will truly be recognized, welcomed, accepted, and be able to embrace genuine love and compassion like you've never experienced before. Wow. Look at you. Okay. Oh shit. I wasn't supposed to put these back. Okay. Yeah, because there's more I need to look at too. Okay. Let's keep going then. My Spirit. What's going on? 7 of Swords. Oh, Father. Okay. Queen of Wands, Chariot, the Empress. Okay. All right. Do I? Okay. It feels like at some point, very soon, you're going to be challenged in some way on what you really want to attract in your life. You're going to be tested. So it would not surprise me if you are faced with an individual that comes off really confident in some way, but it kind of reminds you of your past. I'm getting like, what are you going to do? This is very interesting. This is a test, babe. And I'm just giving you the heads up now. What are you going to do with this information with what you are being faced with? Is this something that you are going to embrace? Or are you going to run away? Are you going to hide? Are you going to deny, pretend, lie to yourself? I want to see what the situation is real quick. Because now you guys have gotten me curious. I mean, shit, I was curious from the beginning, but I'm just saying. I feel like this is overthinking for real. Overthinking energy. Thinking that everything's gonna go wrong because you're faced with somebody attractive, or it's like you're having to really stand out in a way that you're not used to. And that's causing you to kind of question things in the future. Let's see. Why? Why the Seven of Swords? What's the reason for that? Please and thank you. Ten of Pentacles, excuse me. For a lot of you, this has to do with, again, here's the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this has to do with a relationship. Romantic. For others of you, this has to do with family. Right? There's something very significant here. With the same card. I really feel you're going to wonder to yourself if something's like, if something solid, something promising is real. You're going to wonder if it's real. I want to say it's your choice. Somebody here's invested or going to be invested in you. It's there. But at the same time, it's new to you, so this feeling is new to you, so you're wondering if it's a lie. This must be a joke. Like, there's no way you could be so trusting of me, to invest in me. To come, I wanted to say, to come by so sweetly. To be so confident in your decision. To believe in me. Why would you do that? Because when I thought people were going to be there for me, they lied. Oh boy, I can't wait to get into the oracle cards for this. But, sweetheart, I know this energy seems almost questionable, unnatural even, or something that you are used to not getting. You're not used to feeling this kind of strong promise being brought to you and actually being fulfilled right in front of your face. I get it. There's something very securing about the future that you don't want to believe. I understand. But I feel like whoever this is, somebody's here. Whoever this is, they're going to show up. They're going to show up for you with a foundation, or with the energy, the effort, the materials, the intent to show up. Like, I don't know. There's nothing else to really say in regards to that. It literally is. This isn't something to dream about. This is real life. Wow. Hey, look, I'm just giving you the heads up. How many times am I gonna see this King of Pentacles? How many times? Now, I feel like for some of you, I need to mention this because I feel like there are some masculines watching this. So I'm just going to address the masculines here first. There's no doubt you have everything that it takes to establish yourself in a way where you can show up in a substantial way, in a fair way. Yes, you are worthy. Yes, you can do this. You know you want to do this. You're committed to this. And yes, you see that individual, or you believe you're connected to an individual that is truly worthwhile, stunning. I want to say stunning. You know this to be true. And this is what you want for your life. This is what you want for yourself. And trust that who this is that you have in your heart, like, you know, whether you know this person or it's like, it's a longing, something you've desired partnership. You're ready. Okay? Now, for the feminines here that are listening to me, understand that you know what kind of person you deserve to have next to you, right? Someone who's trustworthy, someone who's caring, supportive. They're taking care of themselves, they're balanced out. Sure, good looking, yeah, okay. But it's like somebody that pleases your senses, you know? And I'm not even saying that in any type of shallow way. Somebody who balances you out and doesn't try to take from you, doesn't try to make things more difficult for you, where you're giving and giving and giving and all they're doing is receiving. It's like, no, you know, you should have someone by your side who is willing to do whatever it takes to show up for you, because you have done so much to show up for everybody else. Understand that that individual is going to see you. That individual is going to show up, okay? And you are meant to be loved. You are meant to be supported, cared for, in all the ways that you've cared for others. You're meant for that. And you will be recognized for it. What's this? With the Magician on top of the deck. It's like, I feel you, again, it's like you're cultivating this. This is the kind of space you're walking into. It's a whole different experience. Can I get one for that Seven of Swords again? Yeah, in terms of really advice, I guess. Because it's kind of just sticking out to me. One step at a time. That is the advice. One step at a time, because again, you have experienced a lot of traumatic moments that made you question your worth, made you wonder if you have to be cruel. Like, I'm getting for some of you, cruel is the word. Cold, distant, defensive, heartless. These are all the words that are coming to my mind. Because people have been heartless and cruel to you. People have gone against you. And, well, you need time to process that. Okay, so as much as you may go into the future really wondering if any of this that you know is meant for you, and for some of you, you're going to see it. You're going to see something grand show up. You're going to wonder if it's even real. Take things one step at a time, okay? And be honest with yourself. Be honest with whomsoever is coming your way. Be practical about this. As much as you may not know all the details, all the intricate details about anything, really, when it comes to this. Don't deny yourself of something worthwhile because of what you've experienced before. Don't self-sabotage. Do not deny yourself of that happy ending or of things working out. Please. Okay? I'm gonna get some cards real quick. Okay. Alright. Let's see. And guys, thank you so much for being here with me. I really do appreciate you guys for tolerating my ass and being so patient and understanding. Take it easy. There's no shame in having a good nap or removing yourself from what stresses you out. So yeah, at any point you feel like you have to step back, you need to kind of process your own thoughts, what you've experienced before, and really take the time to recognize what you've gone through piece by piece. Not be so overwhelmed with what has transpired in the past, but really look at things in like a puzzle format. Like there's little bits and pieces that really make up this whole big, abzucky, overbearing picture. But once you take things apart, piece by piece, it really has no power over you. Once you recognize everything for what it is. So, like I said, please be sure to just take your time moving forward, okay? Because things are actually looking very beautiful for you. And yes, I keep wanting to say you're worth it. Yes, you can have whatever you want. But the thing is, what you have been wanting has been attached to this idea of falsehood, denial, betrayal. It's been connected to negative experience, and it's sort of distorted what you actually wanted. So I just understand. I get it, okay? Dream. Finding inspiration and peace never hurt anybody. For real. For real. And the Page of Wands is all about being and taking inspired action. What's this? Have faith. Trust that everything meant for you will find its way, and so it shall be. Yeah. That's something I feel like you're gonna have to hold on to right now, really. Stop thinking that everything is just gonna go to shit, and once things happen and all you are really open to is things turning to shit, eventually that's what's gonna happen, because that's what you allowed to happen. And this isn't me trying to blame you for anything bad that can happen or that somebody else can do. This is me trying to point out that you should be more open to the idea of you enjoying your life, to be honest. And well, it kind of starts with having faith in experiencing a good life. Rebirth, of course. The power you're meant to experience may be intense, but it is for your own benefit. Yeah. You guys are definitely going through a lot. I was feeling that energy from the beginning, and I couldn't put my thoughts to make sense of it. But that's exactly what this feels like. A total rebirthing process, remaking of your life completely. A win-win outcome is forecast. The answers you need are coming. I mean, you are good enough. You are worthy. I kept seeing you are good enough. I just felt like saying you are worthy. And now I'm seeing you are good enough blatantly in front of my face. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's important to do this. so you don't really fall victim into the thoughts that you could have about things going wrong. You know, connect to God if you need to. You know, pray if you want. Meditate if you'd like. Anything that will allow for you to connect to yourself, really. To the light that is within you. As corny as that might sound for some of you. Do what you can to connect to the divine energy, to a higher vibration. Because that's literally where you are right now. You are literally... it's like... it feels like something out of the Matrix even. You know where you would see in the movie, if you've watched the Matrix, right? There's a scene where you would go to meet the god of the Matrix or whatever, or just God in general, or this guy who's like dressed in white. He has this white beard, white hair, everything. And it's like, he's literally in a white room, and Neo, is it Neo? I don't know. Who they call the one in the movie, right? He is there, and he meets he meets the creator, I guess, right? That's basically what this feels like. It feels like you're in that white room right now, and you're seeing all of what has happened in your life. You're seeing it all across the room. You're seeing it on little tiny screens. Everything that you've experienced, but not only that, what you're seeing as well, it's like everything that could happen in every single way that you could think of. You're seeing the result of what could happen based off of the choices that you make. And I feel the urge to say, separate yourself from those thoughts of the what ifs, of the potential chaos, of the experiences of being denied or betrayed or hurt. Or separate yourself from these thoughts overall and look at it as if they're external to you now, because you're not experiencing those things anymore. It's literally done. It's done. You have, I want to say it's almost like you're at the motherboard of this experience of your life. You have control here. How do you want to see things? How do you want to experience it? Really ask yourself these questions. And I'm not even trying to compare myself to the creator of the planet and life itself or anything like that. But I feel like I'm the one who's like telling you, like the creator in the Matrix, in that white room, look at what could happen. Look at who you have been. What do you want? You know, something about this energy just feels so reflective, but not in some basic way. It's very profound. Let's see what this card is. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Oh, okay. And yeah, see, the card came out again. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I feel like I should mention these zodiac signs that I'm seeing here. Maybe it might be relevant to you. So we have all this cups energy related to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Specifically, Scorpio and Pisces are being highlighted here. But of course, just take what resonates. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, mainly Aquarius. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Not too sure what the Page of Wands represents. I think it's Aries, but I'm not too sure. The King of Pentacles, I do believe that's Taurus energy, but Capricorn and Virgo energy is relevant here as well. So just take it how you will. But see, with the full moon in Aries, let's read that real quick and see what needs to be said. Full moon in Aries, 68. Okay. Let's see real quick. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. Oh dear. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, Ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Wow. I'm just going to read these things. Doesn't have to be relevant to you, but attune to the moon. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Honestly, that is just such a sweet thing. Okay. Well, keep that in mind. Additional meanings for this card. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride roughshod over anyone. I'm going to presume that this is basically saying don't be a cunt. But yeah, that's the most I can get with that. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. So meditate, pray, do yoga, balance out your vibes, your chakras, whatever you feel guided to do to really help you stay grounded. Breathe. Yeah, breathing sessions are good. Just to really keep you in tune with yourself. Don't be a baby. Wow. Sorry, but this could be the issue. So for some of you, really and truly, some of you have been, I'm getting complaining. Almost wow. Genuinely just heard like a baby. What? And this is not me trying to belittle your experience whatsoever. I feel like some of you have really just been so attached to your past that you have quite literally stayed in your past. And this is how you've been approaching life, as if you are still a baby, as if you are still someone who is vulnerable, who is needing protection from your parents, from your guardians, from anybody. Somebody that needs to be fed, needs to be clothed by other people. You need to be taken care of by other people. And sorry to break it to you, hon, but you're not a baby anymore. As much as you are, I want to say you're a beautiful soul. At the end of the day, we all have to grow up. We all have to start taking responsibility for the lives that we live. Okay? And this isn't to say that you can't be treated like a baby or you can't be, comforted as a child would be. But I feel like a lot of you are full-blown adults. Some of you are now entering adulthood and sort of approaching life and connections with others in a way that kind of reflects that childish mindset of, okay, you need to please me, you need to be there for me, as if you don't have the ability to be there for yourself and take care of yourself and be there for others in some way. It's very strange that I feel like I have to say that for some of you in the collective, but some of you kind of need to be, reminded of this fact that, these experiences from your past are gone. And they only exist now in your memories, really. So what are you going to do? I keep going back to that. What are you going to do now? You're gonna, hope that people externally to you are gonna make a difference in your life that really helps you feel comforted and safe and all of that. And then once you get bored or you get kind of paranoid, tired, you complain and then you throw a tantrum and you get sad because there's something else that you want, or there's something missing, something upsetting you. I just feel like I want to say excuses. How many times are you going to give yourself all these excuses? Again, this is not me trying to get on your ass. I'm genuinely wanting to know. How long are you going to really give so much power to other people to help you be the person that you're meant to be? You have all the power to make a difference in your life, to live the life that you want. So yeah, don't be a baby about it. You need to have more fun. Oh, that's nice. Just a heads up, I guess. You need to have more fun. Really be able to look at things in a way that can make this experience enjoyable for you. This isn't to say that you need to lose the screw to your brain, but to really give yourself a chance to live, to smile, to be happy. Literally like, what we just read. All right, I'm just gonna get one more card, and honestly, that'll be it for me. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Wow. I mean, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Some of you just really need to spend more time outside. But in general, I feel like there needs to be an appreciation for peace of mind, for the calm in the storm. Those moments when you can really embrace and appreciate life in whatever form you look at it. The flowers, the trees, the ocean, the people, the buildings, I can't even say the buildings, but really like animals and the sky, like whatever. Like to just recognize where you are, what this is, what's happening, what you would like to really see happen. What would you like to see? I keep wanting to just sort of put you in a space where you can think about that. Take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Some of you have just been pushing so long, like you just need a minute. Boundaries, where do you need to establish better boundaries? And really ask yourself, how can I ensure that I am not leaving myself susceptible to nonsense, to the demands, expectations of other people, as if I don't have my own life to live? How can I set healthy and proper boundaries for myself so no one can take advantage of me? You should ask yourself that. If you really, especially for those of you who really feel like you get in your head a lot and you get paranoid and you tend to avoid things, or right now that's just the vibe, you don't really want to face much of this new energy because it feels so unnatural for you. Really ask yourself. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine, please. Sure. Of course, too. Of course. Okay. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. That's literally this card. Same vibe. We have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? I'm going to read both of them because why the fuck not? I'm going to read both. Let's see. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And for some reason, it feels like this picture is sticking out to me where it's like these are versions of you. And it's like you're having to perceive yourself in all the ways that you have been, in all the ways that you are and that you will be, based off of your choices, off of what you want. And you have to close your eyes and really ask yourself, what do I want? That's keep getting the same thing. All right, 114. Let's see. Lemuria, or Mu, is one of the earth's lost lands, where heaven really was a place on earth, a time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us, and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are part of the transition team who at soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you're doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. So yeah, feel free to take a screenshot of that or pause the video, put your hand to your chest, and just say these words with your eyes. Yeah, well, you can't close your eyes if you need to read it, but just take a few breaths, read this, well, say it out loud, and yeah, affirm it to yourself. Now, let's get into the crumbling. 40, okay. Because why not? Why not? There is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole, so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith, because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. You are being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it all together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. It may be difficult at first, but in the end, the sooner you let go, the sooner the rebirthing will occur. What are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend everything is okay? You have what it takes to allow what is falling away to tumble and fall. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundations and a view that is so magnificent that it will take your breath away each new morn. Kali, the goddess of destruction, and the Black Madonna are with you now. Lay it all on their altar. They can hold it all. What are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? And I was feeling that too here when I clarified the 7 of Swords and we got the 10 of Diamonds. I just feel like even if you're not, really thinking about partnering with anybody and doing all of this stuff, I feel like just when it comes to your life, your living situation, the structure that you live in and, find your peace in, or at least that's where you should find your peace. It's like, there's something about that is going to be, I'm getting like questioned. You're really observing change, and I want to keep asking you, like, what are you gonna do with the change? What are you gonna do with this new energy to establish the foundation that you already have, or that you would like to establish moving forward? Maybe somewhere else, maybe with another person, maybe at work. Like, I feel like it's meant to be taken ambiguously, in a vague sort of way. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundations and a view that is so magnificent that it will take your breath away with each new morn. Anyway, yeah, you guys get the point. Honestly, that is it. That is all I have for you guys at this time. If these messages resonated with you, please do like, share, comment if you would like to. And if you haven't subscribed, I really don't know what's going on with you. We are a family here, sending you love and light and healing energies. Take it. It is yours. You're welcome. And yeah, thank you for being here, for joining me today. Please do take care and all the best to you and yours. Okay? Bye bye. Toodles.